Hey, what's up, traders? The watch list video here for Thursday, February 10th. This buy gapped up, pretty good sized gap, which most of you probably know is like my least favorite scenario when the overall market gap's up big. For what I do, I'm an intraday trader and looking for longs. Generally, that goes against what I'm looking for, but there were a couple highlights from today that I thought were pretty good calls. Let me try that again. BKKT. Keith R. gave a 5-minute buy setup idea. I liked it through 6, and it just happened right out of the gate. And I almost never trade in the opening 5 minutes, right? So, but it gave this nice 5-minute buy setup, which means it put in an early high at 627, then a lower high, then another lower high on 5s. So the 5-minute buy setup is the first break of a previous 5-minute candle's high, which would be right there when it hit 620. Then you had the high of day for another catalyst. And really, it never looked back. And the stop was like 20 cents below. So from 620 it went to 784. Great heads up by Keith R. And then late in the day, I gave a Peloton, PTON idea. As it was heading up, it probably looked like this when I called it. I said a late day break of 38 with the earlier high above as a catalyst, and it's a recent high flyer. Broke 38 and jacked around for a while, but never took out the stop. And then ended up going almost to 39. It went probably over that in after hours. So that was a couple highlights from the day. Wasn't a lot of huge stuff, but A-plus setups are still working, and I believe they always will, right? Anyway, short and sweet today. Let's keep it to what we're watching tomorrow. AMC really has found support around 15. Nice volume today, and it actually broke above last week's high. So I want to watch that for a possible continuation. I think there's a lot of shorts in that name. CGC, big volume, and kind of like AMC, above a recent high. Another possible continuation play. PTON, big pop yesterday, topped out at 40.35. Today topped out at 38.93. So we got that inside day, but a strong stock. Definitely goes on long watch for tomorrow for a third day play. RBLX, nice little pop today, good volume. Most of it happened in the afternoon. That's when all the volume came in. So that makes me put this one on watch for a continuation tomorrow. That's RBLX. INDO. If oil's strong, you had this big rip, then a lower high. It seems to have found support and trying to curl back up. So if oil's strong, maybe a play in that one. DCFC is what I call stupid extended. It's run from 7 to almost 20 today before closing at 1570. But any stock that moves like that, I've got to have on a chart. DOCS, nice little mini breakout today. I'm going to see if it gives a follow-up setup tomorrow. GREE is my sleeper pick. You don't see any unusual volume recently, but the Bitcoin plays are strong, and this is a low-float Bitcoin-related play. So it's kind of interesting. Seems to have found support. Most recent high right here at 1398, then a lower high at 1358, and then today's high 1336. But again, you don't see any unusual volume. You don't usually see me put something like this on the chart or on the watch list, but I am. If Bitcoin's strong, this has potential to get found, for lack of a better way of putting it. All right. NVCT, I don't love this, but it had the big pop, then the red day, and today kind of a quiet day, really low volume, and never really got going today. I thought it might, and it never really did. But it also didn't roll over, so I'm going to put it on the chart. BKKT, big rip today. I already talked about that. Very strong volume and a strong close. It might just keep going. Sometimes stocks that are falling keep falling, and stocks that are going up keep going up. So it lands on the watch list. And then IRNT, nothing really interesting here, except in after hours it went up over 5, and it closed out in after hours at 490. So a potential gap and go on after hours news. We'll see what it does tomorrow. We'll add other gappers to the list as well in the pre-market. And I am done babbling. I'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning.